Hey everyone, Earth happenings in a nutshell, or the truth of our world in a nutshell. This is this next Earthpuzzle's theme. So I'm Petra and I have started my own awakening process 16 years ago, and ever since I have become focused on 2 or 3 main areas. One is truth research, second is holistic health, and out of these come nature protection or earth protection, and these 3 topics intersect. So in the Earthpuzzle series, I touch on global, galactic, cosmic scopes and levels of topics. And now, the next short lesson we have here is to give a basic understanding, a basic nutshell on what is actually going on planet Earth and what this whole reality is. So I'm going to try to to put it very simple, very basic, and I'm going to try to express something that is millions of years old saga, that is our story, our cosmic story actually. And like when you have so I'm going to try to simplify something and shortify something that is actually insanely complicated and insanely vast, both in time and space. So just to condense it, because these understandings, these basic frameworks will be our the basics of our understanding in the future. And we are laying the groundwork of our global galactic cosmic understanding through these shorter video formats. All right, so there are like these huge monumental epic sagas or I hope I'm pronouncing it well. I'm not native English, forgive me. So for example, there is Lord of the Rings, right? So there is Lord of the Rings, and it's like 2,000 or 3,000 of pages long and like 12 hours long something. It's big, it's complicated, the book is even more complicated and everything, and just really try to express the core point of the whole thing that has happened. It was basically, when you bring it to the archetypal sphere, it was basically, it was a war between good and evil. Evil almost won, almost everyone died, and the Armageddon almost came, but the end, good win, or good has won, right? Because our cosmic story, the story of our world, the story of what is happening right now is very, very similar. We are in a huge war, just like, they were, the mages and the elves and the men were in a huge war also with like evil, with troll, just like we are. We are in a huge war. It is the war between light and dark, between good and evil, between Christ or the Antichrist, between cosmic evil and earth humans. And what is happening now, actually, everything seems like, oh, we're fogged and Armageddon is coming and oh, blah, blah, blah. Well, the war is still warm and liberation is happening and full disclosure is happening. And we are, from one point of view, we are at the end of the story. And we are also in the beginning of a story. So we are at the end of the old story of evil ruling this planet. And also we are at the beginning of a new story where cleanse is going to come, and the principle of love, truth, goodness, so everything divine and everything good is going to start to flood in and cleanse this system. So this is what is happening right now. It also means, you could also say it like that, we are closing an era of darkness, the era of Luciferian rebellion, the era of the negative alien patriarchy. And we are opening an era that is the solar Christ Sophia embodied with the cosmic mother, with the divine feminine energies embodying, and with the cosmic mother, divine feminine consciousness embodying into form through various humans. So this is what's happening now. To put it very short, to put a very long and very, very complicated story short, I'm saying you things you will never hear from history books, from mainstream media, because they are all part of the dark system. So very shortly, we are living in a huge universe, in infinite existence, in a multiverse of endless civilizations, races, entities, beings, life on so many planets. Earth is just one of them. Earth has been invaded. Humanity has been invaded long ago, and an evil, negative alien race or races, multiple races, has invaded Earth and invaded humans and created a prison system with a closed, false, based on lies, prison system, prison thinking built upon the Earth and around the consciousness of humanity. Humanity has been closed into a dark black box. Earth has been closed into a prison, a harvesting energy prison. This happened a long time ago. Thus, evil has been ruling on Earth that is without love and is just, as the wordscape shows, it created hell on Earth. It created world suffering, world slavery. It created a psychosis that infinite existence has never saw. Seriously. And we are still very much in it. We are transitioning. We are just in the beginning of an awakening. We are just in the beginning of the second coming of Christ consciousness that's flooding through various humans who are embodying source creator consciousness. We are just in the beginning of this thing, but it has already started regardless. And this means that an enormous amount of information, long suppressed information, the actual truth of our world, the origin of humanity, sacred spiritual knowledges, just overall the truth of existence, the truth of our history, the truth of everything and everyone will come out and has started to come out. And this process is called the full disclosure. So it's called the full disclosure. Full disclosure is a process where the truth is going to come out and going to spread, and humanity will know who is who and what is what and who is the actual source of this planetary psychosis, antichrist, misogynistic psychosis that we are facing. So the answers to the questions that has been burning, paining, torturing most of the feeling humans for a long time, the answers will be given and the truthful explanations will be given. So that is what is going to happen. To put it shortly, we live in an infinite existence with endless amount of civilizations and races. We are not alone. We have never been alone. We have just been put into a closed box by evil. that has denied its own existence. Everything is a lie. Everything has been a lie for thousands of years. Everything. And now, with the liberation era happening, humanity will be introduced back to, it will be made remember, the amnesia will lift. We're going to get back our galactic history, our galactic origins, and the galactic era will start. That means open alien knowledge, open awareness of extraterrestrials, and open awareness and widespread knowledge and acknowledgement of the fact that the bad ones, the evil ones, have always been here, and they were the ones behind all horrors, and it has never been the humans who were the bad guys. Humanity is not the faulty one here. So that, and of course, this can be and will be discussed in length and in depth by me. It is also discussed by others, and that's it. This channel is dedicated to levels and scopes like this. I am someone who has gathered and built up and gained tremendous amounts of information, knowledge, sources, resources during my short 16 years of full-time truth research and investigation and deep thinking, and hermiting myself from the false word. And my duty and moral obligation is to share what I know and help in any ways I can, because I know the extreme hardship that awakening brings, and I know that most humans will need help in order to truly face the totality of the darkness of this world, understand where it comes from, and start to heal from their mind control that has been on them for lifetimes. All right, so I'm going to be publishing till the rest of my life on all kinds of various formats, various media, and I am writing my own book, the first book in a long series of books. The first book is going to be come out to be published in March, this March 2026 March. It's called Her Story. So her story is the true story of us, the true story of this divine feminine planet, of this goddess planet, the true story, her story, her being the divine female consciousness, the heart principle, cosmic mother, the true lens of the female Sophianic wisdom, and the true voice of Gaia, voice of Mother Nature. Truth comes through these lenses versus the false, his story. So her story has been created, and her story is being created to switch the whole thing and to erase the false history and bring truth to places where there has only been lies for a long time. So you can find the link to her story in my description, and yeah, that's it. I'm doing lots of things and lots of projects, and all has the same underlying unifying intent of planetary liberation and cosmic justice to happen. And yeah, that's it. So everything is in the description, and this is what this channel is going to be about, because this condensed little cosmic history in a nutshell could be and should be and will be discussed in very deep details, and it's going to be a study of a lifetime. All right, see you in the next one.